I'm Todd Grisham. The crowd cannot wait to witness this one. We're live at the CompuBox Academy. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Sergio Martinez at the middleweight. Sergio Martinez. This future Hall of Famer who fights out of Buenos Aires, Argentina, has traveled the world over to ply his trade. Here comes the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Buenos Aires, Argentina, here is a unified and sensational middleweight champion of the world, Sergio.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You couldn't buy a seat in this place. You'd be very lucky if you're ringside, but you know what? Watch it from home, you've got everything on a plate.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Clean jab. Can't score with that jab. Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite-level middleweights. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
You'd like to see more jabs. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counter-puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter-puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good counter punch. Missing with the hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Punch, counter punch. Do you believe what we're seeing? Throws the jab, it doesn't score. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Martinez in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
Hey, let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that.
Great work. Stay focused.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
The straight right just misses. Well done with that counter shot. No rest for the weary. Beautiful counter punch. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. When you've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class, it sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. And forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
And he misses with that straight left. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. You're a power puncher. You're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Those counter punches have to hurt. That counter punch caught him clean. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is tough.
Okay, I'm happy.
Let's get it started in round three. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Beautiful counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nice counter shot. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you're in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punching. A perfect counter lands. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Just get your rhythm back. Here we go again.
Right hand's beautiful. That's it. Start just sticking a few body shots in there a little bit. Just vary it a little bit.
On to the fourth we go. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A perfect counter shot. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. There's a counter shot. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Oh, and that one really got Martinez good. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Martinez forced to step back. He's on wobbly leg. The Argentine, Martinez, is down. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What do you see?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You have to give...
Oh, my God, Johnny! Sergio Martinez is dazed. Down goes Sergio Martinez. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out for another round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. Good work.
Back on the job. It's a terrible round, that is. Come on.
Power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense and then what you do.
Back into the fray here in round 5. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'd be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Both men step back for just a moment. Catch and shoot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Oh, boy, the Miracle Man now in some trouble. And down goes Daniel Jacobs. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
I've got to see that again.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
They need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom, different tactics.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen some impressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Nice counter shot. That one will count. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. The fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here. The referee takes a look, and he says, let's get it on. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Just get your breath back. Good work.
Start gathering your pace and win the round back. Take away that confidence.
Here we go in the 6th round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
That counter shot lands. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights? The courage on display here is incredible. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You could tell who it is.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. They both want a highlight reel knockout. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Ooh, and Daniel Jacobs just got rocked. I wouldn't be surprised if they stop this fight, considering the swelling and the bruising. So apparently the referee deems it's not that serious, and this fight moves on. Thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the...
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Get your focus back at that.
Great round, great round. Now, relax. Just stay focused.
Off. Don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right?
Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you do.
Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. Hey, let's go out there and let's reset.
Here we go. It's round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Jacobs in real trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Nope, that jab not going to score. It's bombs away. How about that time counter shot? Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Nice counter. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Quick punch scores. And he scores with the counter. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter.
And we enter the 8th round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Sergio Martinez is rocked. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
On their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at it's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Maravilla in some trouble here. I don't believe... Hold that thought. Sergio Martinez is rocked. Maravilla is flat on his back. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
You saw it here live.